What they do?
Let's go! Come on, Big Fred.
Special awards presentation by South Atlantic Conference Assistant Commissioner Ben Matos. Each year the SAC presents the Elite 23 Award, which honors the student athlete with the top cumulative GPA who is at least a sophomore competing in Elite. The kickoff goes to the end zone for a touchdown. Sharpie's pass is complete. Watching the ball carrier. Sharpie's pass is complete to Ruiz. Brought to the ball. Sharpie's pass is complete to Keith Shore. Touchdown. Kick is up. Kick is good. Kickoff goes up. James Sullivan. Solid stuff. Touchdown, Carson-Newman. Kick is up. Kickoff goes to the end zone. Jonah Knowles, the ball carrier.
One.
Whitson's pass is incomplete. Grayson Campbell with the punt goes out of bounds. Quinn spells the ball kick. Ruiz on the carry of the first quarter, and your score, Newberry 7. Sharpie's pass is complete to keep Dessa Shore. Sharpie's pass is complete to Sharpie is passed. Sharpie is passed is complete. Jonah Knowles. Ruiz, the ball carrier. Ruiz, the ball carrier. Pass is incomplete. First down and 10 for the Eagles. Penalty marker. Jaden. Whitson, the ball carrier.
Let's go, dude.
Pass is complete. Wilson gets some of the pass is complete to Cade Meeks. Pass is incomplete. Bradley on the toss.
Winning football.
Sullins the ball. Pass is complete to Jalen Sullins. The kickoff for the Wolves.
Whatever it takes, let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Wolves! Go, ET! Take it down! Get up! Put that old quarterback back. Yeah,
McFadden on the return.
I'll be honest, I wasn't paying attention.
Pass is incomplete, attempted first failed. Second round. Sharpie's pass is complete to Keith Desashore. Sharpie's pass is complete.
Let's go!
Spells the ball.
Let's go home! So far.
Sharpie's pass.
Right here!
Middle first, fair caught by Meeks. Charlotte's the ball carrier.
Come on, dude! Get that ball back, defense! Let's go, Will! 1 and 2, let's go!
Ferguson the ball.
Let's go, NC, let's go! Come on, Wolf, let's go!
Cedric Clayton.
Let's go, Ruiz!
Ferguson the ball. Clayton the ball.
Come on, Eli. Good tackle, Trey.
Clayton the ball carrier. Kick is good, 5:04 remaining. Sharpie's pass is incomplete, intended. Sharpie of the ball. Pass is complete to Command Blue.
Let's go!
Nettles with the punt, fair caught by Cade Meek.
like them, you walk without crutches usually, don't you? I want to say
Passes it. Still.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's about 20.
Corey Martin.
Come on, Rob! Let's go, Robert!
Spells the Sharpie's pass is complete. Ruiz, just secure. Touchdown. Meadows nails the extra point. Kickoff goes to the end zone. Ferguson takes the pitch. And the pass is incomplete. And it's fourth down.
You got it! You got it!
Sharpie's pass is complete. Sharpie's pass is complete. Now triple Dukes trainer. Sharpie's pass. Pass is incomplete.
Go, Jonah. Go, Jonah.
Jonah Norris.
I'm just standing here the whole time.
Go, Jonah.
Jonah Norris. Touchdown, Newberry. Reservations for 6. And it's a party. It's the end.
That bitch split. It ain't.
All right, Michael.
score. Kickoff goes to the end zone. Silence the ball carrier. Leading the ball carrier. Silence the ball carrier. Silence, stop. Touchdown, Carson-Newman. Kick is forward. Full spells on the main board. Kickoff goes into the end zone. Pass is complete. Silence the ball carrier. Silence the ball carrier. Timeout. Pass is complete.
go. You the reason we got it. Oh! You the reason we got it, boy. Hold on. Keep Jackson showing the reason we the damn champ. That man right there. Hey, one. Hey, all glory to God, man. I never trade this team for nothing, man. He brought us all together to get that done, man. All glory to God.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to this field to the regular season champion and world presentation by SAC Conference Assistant Commission AudioMack. With their win today over Carson-Newman, Newberry posted a 9-1 overall record and finished the SAC Conference play with the record of 8-1. The conference 6th SAC football championship in program history. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me pleasure to present to you the 2024 South Carolina Conference Football Champions, Newberry College Ruiz. By winning the SAC Championship, Newberry earns an automatic bid to the NCAA Division II football playoff. Once again, let's hear it for your Newberry College Ruiz. Make sure you check out the website, newberryruiz.com, for more information. As a part of our victory celebration, the Ruiz will be tossing Ruiz win shirts into the sky. Final score from Central Field. Newberry College 28, Carson-Newman University 21. Newberry, the 2025 South Carolina Conference Football Champions. Fans, thank you for your attendance at today's game. We pray that you have a safe travels home. And here now to Rowell and Black Rock here at Central Field. The Newberry field hockey team.
Yeah, with my little brother. That's my little brother, man. That's my little brother, man. Keyshawn Washington. We got the school. We got the game winning touchdown.
What high school did you go to? I went to Silver High School. High School. So before that catch, you had 2 receptions for 2 yards. Then you take that.
Hey, that's the goat right there. That's the goat.
What you were feeling as you were going down the field to score that touchdown?
When we called the play, my heart dropped. I said, no, there's no way we call this play. I'm a freshman. But when they called it, I ran around and I caught it. All I see is open it. I saw my blockers. And all I could think is God when I got to the end zone. He was a big man. I asked God to seek first and receive. So I pray him and thank you for him.
What does this win mean? Obviously, what you guys had to do?
This one means a lot, but it's another win. We got to go. We got bye week next week, but next week is a work week. We got to keep going and not let up the brakes.
How much confidence did you have in your defense out there to close out the game and seal it with a play like they did?
I had a lot of confidence in my defense. I knew we was going to work. I knew they were going to get a stop for us because we seen what they was going to do and all the movement. So we knew our linebackers and our defensive line was going to move and get the stop for us.
Appreciate it, man.
So not only you win a title, but you do it where you had to kind of rally and just talk about this win and the way you guys performed today.
I mean, it just seems like it's been that all year, you know, when it comes down to the end, you know, we believe in each other, so we know if we get one drop to win the game, we're going to go do it.
Any pressure on this team, you know, because of what was at stake, or you guys seem pretty relaxed out there?
Yeah, I think this is probably the loosest team I've ever been on, so, you know, I think the bigger the stakes, the better we play.
Number 40, your freshman, he had 2 receptions for 2 yards before that go-ahead touchdown. He said his heart dropped when you said, when he heard the play call was going to him. Talk about the confidence that you have in him and to finish off that play.
Well, I mean, even though he's just a freshman, you know, everybody knows how good he is, so, like, when he called the play, you know, it's just about going out there and execute, so everybody had faith in him to make the play.
Describe the confidence that you had on your defense to get the stop that they did to seal the game.
Oh yeah, you know, offense and defense always talks about we're one team, so, you know, whenever we had to go score to go win the game, we did it, and then we knew the defense had our back at the end.
And the coach, I heard him going up to do radio, he said we were picked to finish 7th in this conference. Describe the confidence and what statement you guys showed today.
We talked about this all spring, all summer. So, you know, we came out here just as our plan to come win the conference. So we just came ahead.
Appreciate it, man. Great job.
You know, this season, no doubt. I mean, the cardiac pack's still alive around here. These kids love the game so much, they want to use every second of every game. They don't want to waste any of it.
Yeah, I saw you at the end telling your guys before they would go ahead and touchdown. Hey, we've done this all season, 3 timeouts left. Describe the mentality to come back.
Well, you know, there's a couple of days throughout the week that you hit certain situations. Every week, we start at the 35-yard line with a 2-minute drill, 1 timeout, field goal to win it. And it's just like clockwork. And, you know, every kid in the huddle, they knew exactly what I was going to say. And they knew exactly what we were going to run. And, you know, and I honestly believe that every kid out there, they fought and thought all the way to the end that we was going to win, because that's who we are.
A couple years ago, you guys were hosed. This year, there's no doubt. You had the automatic.
Yeah, there's nobody going to take it away from this crowd. You're right. A couple of years ago, well, it didn't end up the way we wanted it. You know, we won the league and did not get invited to the playoffs. And then after that year, rule has changed now. It's an automatic bid. So, look, I don't know who's coming to town in 2 weeks, but that crowd right there is going to be ready.
Number 40, the freshman, he said he admitted his heart dropped when he heard the play call. He was coming to him 2 receptions for 2 yards before that go-ahead touchdown, and then he did that. What does that say about him and his potential? What he could do?
You know, look, his brother. Hang on, hold Cass. His brother starts for us at tailback, so that's a family thing going on right there. That his brother's had a great year, and this young kid, you know, you can play up into 4 ball games, but we haven't used all 4 of them. So, you know, we gave him a shot today, and man, that young kid paid off. That is a huge play for a true freshman. You know, a game winner and a conference championship winner.
And then that interception and then what was that like?
Seal it up. I mean, you know, at the end of the game, you're looking for matchups. You know, you're on this guy, you're on that guy. We got to have speed over here, this and that. And we found the right combination right there. Coach Flynn, defensively, they did a great job making those combinations, making those matchups work for us at the end.
Why is this team special? What makes this team unique?
Because they believe in each other. There's no doubt about this group. It started back in the summer program. You know, we talk about it all the time. We are one. We do everything together. But this crowd, they never stop believing in each other, no matter what.
And the last one for me, I think I heard you when you were going up the stairs. Remember, we were picked to finish 7th. You haven't forgot that. How much has that been a motivating factor?
Well, it's been a huge motivating factor for us. You know, being picked 7th in preseason. But then again, it goes back to preseason polls don't really mean anything, do they? You know, if you pick 1, you pick 7th. But at this time of the year, that's all that matters. You know, we went from 7th to 1st.
Somerville?
I went to Cross High School.
Cross High School.
It's near in Charleston, but small 1A.
Okay, small 1A. All right, what did you see on that final play, man, when you came out with that interception?
I seen both of them pushing up to me on the previous play. I seen the H. He thought that I couldn't guard him, and you know, I just rotated over. We were playing a 2-lock coverage, and I just sat back and just read the quarterback's eyes, and it came right to me.
What year are you?
I'm a redshirt sophomore.
If you don't make that play, we don't know what's going to happen. It could be overtime. You don't know what's going to happen. Just what were you feeling when you made that play and you realized, hey,
this is my champion? I felt amazing. You know, being my 2nd interception of the season. You know, I work hard in practice every day. You know, getting picks in practice. You know, dropping picks in practice. Working hard after practice. You know, catching 100 balls plus. You know, just really trying to hone my craft and just acceptance of believing that I put myself in the moment. You feel what I'm saying? And I just want to thank my coaches and my teammates for allowing me to, you know, be in position to make that play.
What did it mean to close out the game like that?
It meant a lot to me. It means the world to, you know, bring not only glory back to this school, but, you know, for my teammates. I say the school and I say the fans, but most important of all, I play for my teammates, and I loved how my teammates, you know, we came together. It was a tough game. This whole season has been nothing but tough games, and we bowled our necks, came together, and we know how to work together as a team, and that's what I do. If I do it for my teammates, I love them guys.
Last one for me. What does it mean for 2 Charleston guys to do it? The freshman who scored the touchdown, and then you to get that game still.
It means the most coming from. I know it means the most coming from such a low country. You know, the 843 guys. You know, we do it all, but it means the most coming from such a small class. I graduated with 36 kids. I walked on this program. Everything I got, you know, earned. Blood, sweat, and tears, crying, you know, just days that I don't know how I'm going to continue. And it's just the love of the sport, the grind, just, you know, understanding that God is going to make sure that everything's, you know, how it's supposed to be set in stone.
Appreciate it, man. Great job.
It's always take my picture. It's never.
Pull it up. I got mine. Go and take a selfie.